air.
It's nice.
We will be utilizing both traditional and unconventional therapy.
We're about to embark through the mountains. This is called Compromise Canyon.
The latest 90-day Fiancé Before the 90 Days episode showed a tragic ending to Vanja Grbic and Josko Luketin's story. Vanja is a 41-year-old woman from Florida. Professional belly dancer Vanja was engaged to a man 10 years ago who cheated on her. Vanja decided to go on a solo trip to Croatia where she matched with Božo Vrdoljak on a dating app. Božo broke up with Vanja before they even met in person because he wanted to return to his ex. However, he went back to Vanja and she flew to Split to meet him. Vanja broke up with the jobless Božo, who was still hung up on his ex. She used a dating app to find Josko and the couple got along like a house on fire. Josko was a package and everything Vanja wanted in a man. He made her happy on their first few dates. Vanja seemed to be moving fast when she wanted Josko to be her boyfriend. However, Josko also echoed her sentiments. He was as smitten with Vanja as she was with him. Before the 90 Days episode 17 focused on a lot of developments in Vanja and Josko's relationship. It was Vanja's last day in Croatia, and they discussed if they could have a long-distance relationship. They accepted that somebody had to move to another country. Vanja knew that she was not going to move to Croatia, and Josko wouldn't be able to leave the country with a baby. Josko didn't disappoint Vanja since he came to visit her in the US for 10 days after just a few weeks. Vanja really wanted to make sure that he saw as much of Orlando and Florida as possible because he had been saying that he would love to move there with his son. Vanja had started visualizing them living together as a couple. Josko was cooking for Vanja, and they even discussed how they could reorganize the home for the baby. However, Vanja added, what happened next couldn't have been more shocking. In the preview, she was shown telling her cousin that Josko sent her a text message saying, "I don't think I can be with you." He seemed as excited as Vanja to bring his child to Florida and start living with Vanja in her house. However, Josko seemingly followed in Božo's footsteps and broke up with Vanja over a text without an explanation. Josko was in the process of adopting the child and may have been denied permission to move to a new country with the baby. Josko also never mentioned who was watching his child when he was on dates with Vanja, or in the US for 10 days. If it was his family, they might have convinced him not to move. Interestingly, it doesn't look like Vanja and Josko have split after 90-day Fiancé Before the 90 Days. Vanja is still following Josko on both of his Instagram accounts, and he follows her back. It could have been just a minor hiccup in their relationship, probably due to a visa delay. Josko may have thought of the worst and decided it was best for them to split. Still, Vanja is not someone who gives up so easily. If she could fly to Croatia to meet a man who wasn't even interested in her, she's capable of moving mountains for Josko.